In Gaza City's Shujaya district, not a single building was left standing after the Israeli army announced the completion of its operations in the area. The IDF said it destroyed 8 tunnels and eliminated dozens of Hamas fighters. But as residents returned, they also found an entire neighborhood reduced to rubble.
They spared nothing, not even the trees. There used to be a lot of trees here. What crime did they commit? And what is my crime as a civilian? There are bodies of civilians everywhere.
Fighting continued to rage in Gaza City on Wednesday as Israeli forces dropped thousands of leaflets urging residents to evacuate once more. Many of the 350,000 people sheltering in the area have been in a constant state of flight since the start of the war. Some families say they've had to relocate over a dozen times. And despite Israel's insistence, it's trying its best to keep civilians out of harm's way. The UN on Wednesday denounced the permanent displacement imposed on the Palestinian population.
Israel's instruction for people to leave Gaza City as a result of today's directives will only fuel mass suffering for Palestinian families, many of whom have been displaced many times. These civilians must be protected and their essential needs must be met, whether they flee or whether they stay.
Israel's defense minister said Wednesday around 60% of Hamas fighters had been eliminated or wounded, a military achievement that's come at a tremendous human cost. Local authorities say over 38,000 people, most of them civilians, have been killed in Gaza since the start of the war.